Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the real rules of money. Yes, how the system truly works, why some people keep getting richer while others stay stuck despite working hard. We'll break down the hidden structures of this system. If you think, if I work hard, I'll become rich, then you absolutely need to watch this video till the end. Because hard work alone won't make you wealthy. It's about playing the game by its rules. Let's get started. Let me tell you a fact. The richest people in the world are not the ones who work the hardest. Someone standing 12 hours on a factory floor works just as hard, if not harder, than a CEO. But the system doesn't reward based on effort, because money is earned through value, not time. Here's how the system works. Wealthy people invest their time into building systems, not just doing jobs. Poor people spend time just trying to survive. And that's where the difference begins. An example. Someone wakes up every morning, goes to work, pays bills, and repeats the cycle. That's exactly what the system wants, because that person is just another gear in the machine. But the rich, they build systems that work for them. That system might be software, a brand, or a digital product. The point is, they create leverage. They work once and earn over and over again. Have you ever wondered, why didn't they teach us about taxes, investing, or passive income in school? Because the system doesn't want you financially independent. Independent people ask questions. People in debt obey. Kids from rich families are taught financial education early on. They learn about investing, entrepreneurship, and money management. But in middle-class families, you often hear, find a stable job, don't take risks, play it safe. That's why knowledge now competes with capital. Real investment opportunities begin with knowledge. Crypto, stocks, startups, digital assets. Financial literacy is the new golden skill of this era. Let's get a bit controversial, but we'll speak the truth. Why do the rich pay almost no taxes? Simple answer. They live through corporations, not as individuals. An employee earns income, pays tax lives on what's left. A rich person spends first and only pays tax on what's left. What can be deducted as expenses? Office rent, travel, cars, meals, consulting fees. All of these reduce taxable income, so they walk through the system from the inside. You might feel frustrated by this, but it's not their fault. It's how the system is designed. And in this system, you either become a victim or learn the rules and use them to your advantage. Wealth doesn't start in your bank account, it starts in your mind. Here are 3 mental shifts that wealthy thinkers make. A. How much can I earn? Becomes, how much value can I provide? The rich don't ask what they can get. They ask what they can give. YouTube channels, digital products, online courses, they all come from this mindset. B. Spending isn't luxury, it's investment. When the wealthy learn something new, they see it as an investment, not an expense. Courses, coaching, mentors, all are steps forward. C. Those afraid of losing never win. The rich take calculated risks. Because they know comfort zones don't create wealth, courage is the first door to fortune. Rich people never rely on a single income stream. They diversify their earnings. Here are the 4 major income types. Active income, money earned through effort, salaries, freelancing. Passive income, earnings while you sleep, rent, royalties, dividends. Portfolio. Income, profits from investments, stocks, crypto. Business income, money generated from a system you own. A brand, online store. Your goal should be start by working actively but slowly build passive systems. Escape the 9 to 5 and create 24/7 ideas that generate income. Watching this video and saying, whoa, won't change your life. The real difference lies in what steps you take next. Here are a few starting points. Track your income and expenses. Set aside 10% of your spending into an investment account. Learn a new skill: coding, graphic design, video editing, e-commerce. Build your own digital brand. Reduce your social media consumption by 1 hour a day and use that time to create. Read one book a week. Focus on finance, entrepreneurship, psychology. Wealth is not luck, it's disciplined planning. Even slow progress is better than standing still. Let's go deeper into the link between wealth and information. Do the rich just make more money? No. The real issue is this: they access different information. A wealthy person knows which startup to invest in months before you hear about it. They hear about a new coin before it even hits the exchange. They analyze a company's rise before the crash ever comes. 90% of these insights aren't on social media. They're shared in private groups, closed networks, and paid communities. For the wealthy, information is an investment tool. What can you do? Join Telegram/Slack communities. Follow financial content creators on Twitter. Listen to investment and entrepreneurship podcasts. Consume English content. That's the language of global finance. Remember, free info is for everyone. Filtered, insider level info is where wealth begins. This part will be a bit harsh. Ready? Some people don't actually want to be rich, at least not subconsciously. Think about it. If you were raised believing things like money is evil, rich people are arrogant, or too much money corrupts, then your brain is trying to protect you. You try to start a business, it fails. You see an investment opportunity, but you're always too late because deep inside, your mind is operating on an old belief. Money is dangerous. This is self-sabotage from other people's thoughts. That's why wealth starts with mental permission. Ask yourself, do I truly want to be rich, or do I just dream about it? If I became rich, would I really be happy, or would I feel guilty? Unless you confront these beliefs, your bank account won't grow because your mind is still empty. Today's rich are different. They're not opening factories, they're not running stores. Wealth now comes from data, content, and reach. Young people making millions on TikTok, artists building fortunes with NFTs, writers earning 6 figures monthly via Substack. They're all telling you one thing: money now lives in the digital world. That phone in your hand, it's the most powerful money-making machine on the planet. But are you using it for consumption or for creation? Examples. A content creator can earn $50,000 per month selling digital products. Someone can give niche consulting advice and make 6 figures per year. Another can act as an information curator, connecting people with the right resources and get paid. In this new era, be a digital creator, not just a consumer, because in the digital world, creators always win. Today's social media is all about flashy wealth, expensive cars, luxury vacations, designer watches, brands, but real wealth is quiet. Truly rich people usually don't chase brands. Show off, share every detail online because real wealth knows security greater than appearance, freedom greater than luxury, simplicity greater than excess. A person who understands true wealth asks, do I have a system that works for me? Do I own my time? If I stopped working tomorrow, would my life go on? Quiet wealth doesn't go viral, but you'll see it in bank accounts, portfolios, and self-running systems. Friends, today we didn't just talk about money, we talked about the system, the mindset, and the strategy behind it. If you've watched this far, your perspective has already shifted. Now you know wealth isn't luck, it's the result of a plan. And that plan starts with you. If you're still here, it means you're ready to step outside the system. Comment below. I'm breaking the system. Let's see who's really committed. Share this video with a friend because the system only collapses if the knowledge spreads. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and don't forget to hit the bell for the next video. Invest in yourself. A small step today equals a big difference tomorrow. See you in the next video. True wealth starts with you. Take care.